Hey sunshines, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liza Jane. Some of you might also know me as Liza Locks. Today we are going to talk about my favorite messy buns. I'm going to show you my favorite messy buns so that maybe you can try them at home and hopefully love them too. Simple, casual updos for everyday looks. So what you're gonna need is lots of rubber bands. This one happens to be my fave. I love this big guy. I got them at Walmart. They're in like a pack of 10 for $3 and they are amazing. Super big and will hold all your messy buns. I also love the standard small ones. Have those handy for these looks. I love to not have to use anything to put my hair up, but sometimes for a messy bun, it is necessary. The first thing you might want to do is go ahead and run your fingers through your locks, just making sure they're not tangled up. I'm gonna lean my head over and pull my hair into a high pony, and it's gonna be centered right on the top of my head. I'm gonna go ahead and use this large one.
Violet, you have to be quiet.
Up in a high pony. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your band and you're gonna wrap it around that whole thing, just like a ponytail. Then you're gonna twist it and you're gonna bring up about half. You can spread them apart and then you're gonna bring these other guys forward. Now the great thing about a messy bun is they are never the same. So every time you do one, you're gonna have a totally different look. This one is so super easy, and you will need a large band for this one or a spiral lock to get around that circumference. Now like I said, every time you do it, you can just play and see where you feel like having these hairs. If you want more down, you want more loose, you can pull them out. If you want this bigger, wilder, just simply pull it out. That is number one.
It's just a fun, simple updo. A little trickier to get it out. You wonder how in the heck you put it up. Let's start over.
For the second button, what I like to do is I like to gather most of my hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave down some at the nape of my neck, but I'm going to grab the rest. Kind of squish it up. All I did was fold it over like that. Grab my band. Put it around. You can do it once, twice, however you need to do it. And then you're going to grab these. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to look at myself doing my hair. Which we all know, it's always better when you don't look. Then you can take these, and all I'm doing is a simple knot. I like this because it kind of hides that band. I like to hide the band so you don't even see it. Now what you can do with this loose hair, you can leave it down or you can pull it up, tucking it in. Whatever you like. I think the main thing when you're doing a messy bun is to not think too much about it, but just grab hairs where you want and put them wherever, tucking them into the band, tucking them into themselves, just creating a look that is different and unique. It's going to be different every single time anyway, so you might as well have fun with it, play with it. And all I'm doing now is hopefully showing you that you can create a different look the more you play with it. Because it's a messy bun, it should be fun.
Can I show you the bun? And voila.
This one I like to grab the front of my hair. So what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing up a little of the sides, pulling up this way. Now I'm going to grab one of my little bands. And what I'm going to do, again, just folding in half, wrapping around. I have to wrap around twice. If you have bigger locks, you probably won't need to do that. But for me, mine are thin, so I have to wrap them around twice.
Your arms may get tired if you're trying all these along with me. Put your arms down the twist.
You're gonna grab the back of your hair, just like this. I'm gonna split it in half, separating, pulling forward. And then what I'm gonna do is grab it up like this and make a knot, just like the last one, but this one's a lot bigger. We have more hair at the bottom. And what we're gonna do is simply knot that front part. You can pull your bun through a little more, move those areas around until you like it. I love this one for pictures.
It always looks so cute. It's just so messy.
Let me show you around. What you could do is you could also bring these in and you could tuck them in. Let me show you how it looks this way.
You hear my slippers shuffling on the ground? Yeah, I'm wearing slippers. Like the true mama I am on a Sunday.
So then what you could do is you could go ahead and for simplicity, I'm just gonna go ahead and knot these in the back because if I can avoid a hair tie, I will. So I've just knotted those so they're not hanging down. And you've got this fabulous...
I'm looking at the mirror. That's how I'm looking at the mirror.
You've got this fabulous updo. And it looks as messy or as tidy as you want it to be.
And that's the great thing about dreads is I feel like any style can be messy or it can be put together. It's how much effort you want to put into each one.
I also like this one because it feels really secure.
I could shake my head.
And it's not going anywhere. Yeah, some little flyaways might. You could tidy those up with some pins if you wanted, but it is not going anywhere.
The greatest thing about a messy bun is if it does go somewhere, throw it up again. It's not that big a deal. Nothing is a big deal in the messy bun.
I think sometimes we get too worried about messing up, and I really feel like you can't mess up with a bun and dreadlocks. You just tuck and fix it. I'm gonna go ahead. That's a good look.
I feel like a Christmas tree. I don't like rubber bands tight on my locks.
Especially for any duration of time. So be careful. You want to leave it a little bit loose so that you could still stick a couple fingers in there. Any kind of tension on locks can cause problems. So you want to make sure that you're always having loose bands in there, that they're not tight, and also make sure you're not doing the same styles every single day because that will affect your locks.
Switch it up. If you're always putting it in a ponytail, move your ponytail. Move it lower, move it to the side, move it up, higher, lower. You just always want to have your bands in different spots. It's a really good thing to remember so you're not causing tension spots or breakage on one
part over and over and over.
I also like to create a messy bun from the standard wraparound bun. What I do is I gather it up high. It's also easier to flip it over for a lot of people, so let's go ahead and do that.
You're just flipping your head. It's hard to show on camera.
Grab it up like this. We are gonna just take this by the cup of your hand. So your hand's like a C, and all you're doing is you're wrapping around. Twisting in the ends. If I were going to keep it tidy, it would be one thing. I want to loosen it up though. So I'm going to put this big band right around. And then I'm just going to play with it. Pulling out different loops in my hair. If they fall out, so what? It's a messy bun. So I'm just pulling. What you can do is if these do come out, or if you do choose to and you don't want to see that band, you can simply tie a lock around that band so you don't see it as well. Tucking in the end to another dread. This one is not as secure. It's more like,
hey, I'm hanging out at home.
Or you're just having fun throwing your hair up.
Boom.
I would never be able to drive like this. It would be too high in my little car.
So it is one that I wouldn't mind taking down while I drive, throwing it back up. Super easy to do. Let me just show you around this one.
Shuffle, shuffle slippers.
I love it. We're gonna gather our hair, just like in a loose pony. Okay. Let me show you on the side. So I'm coming around like it's a big cinnamon roll. And we're just gonna wrap it nice and easy, tucking in the ends to the side. I like all these styles because they're so just loose and easy. And what I did was I tied that band around. Now, if you want it manicured, you could totally leave it just like this, but we're going for a messy bun. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slightly pull out locks.
Just so that it feels free, it feels fun and whimsical.
You can pull out as many as you'd like. Just separating, making it full. If they hang down, even cuter. You just leave them free. This one looks really cute with a scarf on, and if you tied it below, right here, super, super cute. All these styles can be switched up with a headband, with a scarf, to be made to a totally different look. That's fun.
I love to play with scarves. Don't be afraid to play with scarves.
Some people love a low bun, so to create a low, messy bun, I'm going to turn around so you can see. But all you have to do put your hair through, twist, as messy or as crazy as you want. You can take some of these loose hairs at the bottom, cover up that band by tying in a knot over the top. It's super easy, lower bun, make it as tight, as loose as you want. I want to thank you guys for coming back to my channel, for hanging out with me. If you liked this video, please subscribe. If you loved this video, go ahead and hit the bell so that you don't miss any future uploads. I do upload on Mondays and Thursdays, so you don't want to miss those. If you try any of these looks, make sure to tag me. I would love to see your photos and your look. Have a good day.
Ah, that one didn't tape. That one tape. Tape. Can we still say tape?